The effectiveness of aid for Africa's development has generated a lot of discussion through the years. Many skeptics of aid are pushing for alternative solutions. Panelists at this event, titled Africa Through Our Eyes, offered their perspectives on sustainable solutions for Africa's economic and social prosperity. The panelists from Uganda, Ghana, Egypt, and Zimbabwe are in the U.S. as fellows with Atlas Corps, an international network of non-profit leaders and organizations working to address and find solutions to critical social challenges. Atlas Corps training manager Benga Ogunjimi.
The idea behind today's event is to take the conversation we have from within ourselves and take it beyond conversations to collaboration and engage international partners, the entire world, how they can connect with fellows, build bridges, form collaboration, and strengthen the work they do here, not only in the US, but also overseas and various countries that the fellows come from.
Aid for Africa, if not used for investments and partnerships, had little support among panelists. Event moderator Nee Simmons says Aid for Africa has been proven ineffective.
Look at the past 30 years. Where's all the aid gone? What's the sustainability? How many companies have you seen been built from all the aid? None, in my view. How many companies have traded on a local stock exchange?
Egypt has been the biggest recipient of U.S. aid in Africa. Recently, President Barack Obama committed more than $1 billion in military aid and millions for economic development for 2013. But Atlas fellow Miret Bagat says many Egyptians are suspicious of the aid as crackdowns against civilians and American NGOs persist.
For me, as a person working in development, if I'm working in a project that is funded by the U.S., I have such a hard time to work with people on the grassroots because they always have a negative perception of any money coming from outside as having an agenda.
Many of the panelists here say they believe in collaboration between countries that give aid and those that receive it. Takawira Kapikinyo of Zimbabwe, which has been under targeted sanctions for many years due to its disputed elections and government seizures of white-owned farms, says the focus on democracy and good governance for Africa has misdirected resources that should go toward education and investment in sectors such as agriculture. He says with the right resources and support, Zimbabwe can regain its position as the breadbasket of Africa.
Things are changing for the better. People have different aspirations. The leadership knows that they have also to change, and people are forcing them to change. From what it was, I think we have gone maybe 1 or 2 baby steps forward, but I think we need to make giant leaps forward because we are lagging behind in so many aspects.
Yao Aduyamfi of Ghana says while his country is recognized for its good governance and political reforms, he says much is still lacking in human development. He says sustainable development for Africa means participation at local level too.
We need also incentives that will get young graduates and young people who have acquired skills to go down to the local level and build capacity. And I think that's the development challenge that we need to live for as a country.
Eva Banguma of Uganda also says sustaining Africa's development means respecting the rights of children and people with disabilities for whom she advocates.
Disability, it's looked at as a curse, and, people don't want to associate with disabled people. And if we can change that perception and educate people about the causes and the prevention and how to prevent disability and how to engage disabled people as part of the community, then I think we will have, everyone taking care of themselves and taking care of each other.
Atlas Corps fellows number more than 100 from 36 countries, and they have to commit to going back to their countries to work after their 12 to 18 months in the United States.